Hello and welcome again to this week's preview of Pastor Shelton's message. We hope that you're having a good, a safe, and a blessed week. Well, actually, it's a preview for the next 2 weeks' messages. That's because this week is part 1 of a 2-part series. But today I'm going to do something a little different as a preview. Now, ordinarily, I don't use specific references to illustration the pastor uses in his sermons. But this week, I'm going to depart from that practice. That is because I think it's important for you to know how timely his message is this week and how it serves as an honest springboard into the prophecies of Revelation 13 and 14. Her name is Marina Hashimanivaka. Not exactly a household name, and one that's more than difficult to say if you're a Southerner trying to speak Russian. But on March 14th, this young Russian network news editor risked everything. It was on that day that she stepped out of the copy that she normally writes for others to publicly stand in opposition to what she knew was governmental lies. On that Monday night, she burst onto the set of the official nightly Russian news broadcast, holding up a sign that read, "Stop the war. Don't believe propaganda. You're being lied to here." This week, Pastor Shelton will tell us more about Marina as a person and what led to her heroic act of conscience, an act that thrust her into our collective memories as a symbol of courage and principle. An act of doing right without the concern for her safety or concern for its cost. You know, when I think of her act and then combine it with everything else that's happening and everything else that's been happening for the last couple of years, I know I'm just possibly guilty of stating the obvious when I say it's impossible to keep up with everything that's going on. And if we're not paying prayerful attention, we might just well miss God's purpose and His message and everything that's happening for us. This week, Pastor Shelton's message will remove some of the confusion Satan brings into today's events. His message is entitled Courage to Face the Beast. It's part 1 of a 2-part message. The example of courage Marina exhibited in the face of the evil that she saw can alert us to what Revelation 13 and 14 tells us lies ahead as followers of God. And whatever that is, God promises His presence will give us the courage and safety as we witness for Him. Please plan on joining us in our sanctuary this Sabbath for Pastor Shelton's timely message entitled Courage to Face the Beast, Part 1. But if you can't do that, please plan on joining us on Facebook or YouTube for these 2 important messages to help us face whatever comes next. And until then, have a blessed week.